What is it? More gold is required. Ready to work. More work? Off I go then. Ready to work. What? All right. Ready to work. Righto. Yes, me lord. Yes, me lord. Job's done. What? All right. Ready to work. What is it? Ready to work. More work? Yes, me lord. Job's done. Righto. Yes, me lord. Ready to work. What is it? More work? Off I go then. Ready to work. Job's done. Yes, me lord. Yes, me lord. To work. Righto. All right. Yes, me lord.
For Lord Oran. I'm here to help. For honor. Certainly.
More work? Job's done. Off I go then. Job's done. Yes, me lord. Righto. All right. Ready to work.
Research complete.
Job's done. Job's done. Off I go then. Off I go then. Job's done.
Justice shall be done. Of course.
Job's done. What? Yes, me lord. Job's done. Job's done. Job's done.
The light is my strength.
What is it? All right. Job's done. What is it? Off I go then. Yes, me lord. All right. Righto. Job's done. Job's done. More work. Job's done. Yes, me lord. Job's done.
I stand for the light. A sound plan.
Research complete.
A sound plan. Certainly. Of course. For honor. A sound plan. Certainly. For honor. Of course. A sound plan. For honor. Of course.
Upgrade complete.
Is there danger?
Research complete.
I'm here to help. Is there danger?
Upgrade complete.
Certainly. The light is my strength. Of course. I stand for the light. A sound plan. Certainly. For honor. Of course. For honor. Certainly. For my father, the king. Foul knave.
Our forces are under attack.
Justice shall be done. Justice is come. Betrayer of the light. You are past redemption. Feel my wrath. A sound plan. Betrayer of the light. For honor. Foul knave. Feel my wrath. Of course. A sound plan. Certainly.
Yes, me lord. What? More work.
Upgrade complete.
Righto. Off I go then.
I stand for the light. The light is my strength. Certainly. Of course. A sound plan. For honor. For honor. Certainly. Of course. A sound plan. Is there danger? For honor.
Job
Yes,
done.
my
Lord. All right.
Research complete.
Off I go then. What?
Research complete.
What is it? All right. Yes, my lord.
I'm here to help. A sound plan. Justice shall be done. Of course. Certainly.
Upgrade complete.
Job's done.
Research complete.
Is there danger?
What? Righto. All right. Righto. Off I go then. Yes, my lord.
Research complete.
I'm here to help.
Job's done. Job's done. Job's done. Job's done.
The light is my strength. For honor.
Research
A
complete.
sound plan. Certainly. Of course. Justice shall be done. Of course. Certainly. A sound plan.
Research complete.
It's hammer time!
I stand for the light. For honor. A sound plan. Of course. For honor. Certainly. Certainly. For honor. For my father, the king. Justice has come. You are past redemption.
It's hammer time!
Research complete.
The light is my strength. Justice shall be done. You are past redemption. I stand for the light. A sound plan. Of course.
It's hammer time!
Of course. Is there danger? I'm here to help. Certainly. The light is my strength.
It's hammer time!
Off I go then.
I stand for the light. A sound plan.
Job's done.
It's hammer time!
Our allies' town is under siege.
I'm here to help. For honor. A sound plan. For honor. For my father, the king. Betrayer of the light.
It's hammer time!
Is there danger? You are past redemption. Justice shall be done. Feel my wrath. A sound plan. Of course. Betrayer of the light. Certainly. For honor. Certainly. Of course. For my father, the king. A sound plan. Of course.
Our allies' town is under siege.
Certainly. A sound plan. Justice has come.
Our allies' town is under siege.
Foul knave. You are past redemption. For my father, the king.
Our allies' town is under siege.
Certainly.
Foul knave.
For honor. Of course. A sound plan. Of course. For honor. A sound plan. Certainly. Of course. For honor. Certainly. A sound plan. Of course. A sound plan. For honor. Certainly. Of course. Certainly.
For my father, the king.
Of course. Certainly. For honor. A sound plan. A sound plan.
Foul knave.
Of course. For honor. Certainly. A sound plan.
As redemption. Justice has come. Feel my wrath.
Certainly. For honor. Of course. For honor. Certainly.
Foul knave.
A sound plan. Of course. A sound plan. Of course. For honor. Certainly. For honor. A sound plan. Certainly. Of course. Of course. A sound plan. For honor. A sound plan. For honor. Of course. Certainly. For honor. For my father, the king. A sound plan. I stand.
Justice has come.
Sound plan. Of course. Certainly. For honor. A sound plan. Of course. A sound plan.
For my father, the king. Feel my wrath.
Certainly.
Foul knave. light. Betrayer of light. You are past redemption. Feel my wrath.
A sound plan. Justice has come for my father, the king. Of course. Sound plan.
Betrayer of the light. You are past redemption.
Certainly. For honor. A sound plan. Of course. Certainly. For honor.
Feel my wrath.
A sound plan. Of course. A sound plan. Certainly. For honor. A sound plan.
For my father, the king.
Justice has come. For honor. Of course.
Our forces are under attack! Foul knave.
For my father, the king. Justice has come.
Feel my wrath.
Sound plan.
Foul knave.
For honor. Of course.
You are past redemption. Betrayer of light.
A sound plan. For my father, the king.
Foul knave. Betrayer of the light.
Justice has come. Certainly. For honor. Certainly.
You are past redemption. Feel my wrath.
For honor.
You are past redemption.
A sound plan. course. For honor. Of course. Certainly. For my father, the king. A sound plan.
Betrayer of the light.
A sound plan. Of course. For honor. Certainly. Certainly. A sound plan. Of course. For honor. Certainly. For honor. A sound plan. Foul knave. Justice has come. Of course. Justice has come. For my father, the king. A sound plan.
You are past redemption.
Of course. Feel my wrath.
Betrayer of the light.
Certainly. Foul knave. For my father, the king.
You are past redemption.
Justice has come. Feel my wrath.
Betrayer of the light.
Justice has come.
Betrayer of the light.
Foul knave. For my father, the king. Feel my wrath. Life is my strength. Certainly.
You are past redemption.
A sound plan.
Feel my wrath. Justice has come.
Of course. For honor. For honor.
Betrayer of the light.
A sound plan. Certainly. Of course. Of course. Certainly. A sound plan. For honor. For honor. A sound plan. For my father, the king.
Allies hero has
Foul knave.
Our allies captains on the sea.
Certainly.
You are past redemption.
Of course. For honor. Certainly. A sound plan. Of course.
Our forces are under attack.
A sound plan.
Justice has come.
Certainly.
You are past redemption.
course. For honor. Foul knave.
Betrayer of the light.
Father the king. Feel my wrath. Foul knave. Feel my wrath.
Betrayer of the light.
A sound plan. For my father the king. Certainly. For honor. Certainly. Of course.
You are past redemption. Justice has come.
Foul knave. A sound plan.
Justice has come.
For honor.
Betrayer of the light.
Of course. Feel my wrath. For my father, the king.
You are past redemption. Betrayer of light.
Certainly. A sound plan. Of course. Certainly. For honor. A sound plan. A sound plan. Certainly. For honor. Of course. A sound plan. For honor. Certainly. Of course. A sound plan. Certainly.
You are past redemption. Justice has come.
For honor.
Feel my wrath.
Of course. Father the king. For honor. Certainly. Of course. Foul knave.
You are past redemption. Justice has come. Betrayer of the light.
A sound plan. Of course. A sound plan. For honor. Certainly. Of course. Certainly. A sound plan. For honor. For honor. Of course. Certainly. A sound plan. For honor. Foul knave. For my father, the king. Feel my wrath. course. A sound plan. Certainly. For honor. For honor. A sound plan. Of course. Foul knave. For my father, the king. You are past redemption. Certainly. Certainly. Foul knave. Betrayer of the light.
Our
You are
allies'
past
hero has
redemption.
fallen.
Father, the king.
Our allies' hero has fallen.
Of course. Father, the king. For honor. You are past redemption. Certainly. A sound plan. Justice has come. A sound plan. Certainly. For honor.
Betrayer of the light.
For honor. Feel my wrath. Certainly. Sound plan. Justice has come. For my father. Certainly. A sound. Feel my wrath. Betrayer of the light. Betrayer of the light. You are past redemption. A sound plan. Certainly.
Forces are under attack.
Certainly. Feel my wrath. For my father, the king. Honor. Justice has come. Justice has come. Foul knave. A sound plan. For my father. A sound plan. You are past redemption. For honor. Of course. Feel my wrath. Certainly. Certainly. A sound plan. For honor. A sound plan. Certainly. Of course. For honor. Foul knave. Of course. A sound plan. For my father, the king. Justice has come. You are past redemption. Justice has come. Foul knave. For my father, the king. Feel my wrath. Betrayer of the light. My wrath. A sound. Foul knave. Justice has come. My father, the king. Certainly. For honor. Of course. Betrayer of the light. Certainly. A sound plan. A sound plan. Certainly. You are past redemption. Justice has come. For my father, the king. For honor. Of course. For honor. Of course. Certainly. A sound plan. For honor. A sound plan. Certainly. Of course. Certainly. A sound plan. For honor. Of course. Certainly. For honor. A sound plan. Of course. Certainly. Of course. A sound plan. For honor.
Our forces are under attack.
A sound plan. Certainly. Of course. For honor. A sound plan. Of course. For honor. Foul knave. Certainly. Of course. Betrayer of the light. A sound plan.